All right, you sick fucks. You ready to get your minds blown?
Bring it on.
Today we're going deep into this crazy world of divorce,
Oh, yeah.
Like think Suits but with more drama and a British accent. We're talking Split.
I love that show.
Yeah. So we've got articles, reviews, even some like behind the scenes crap to get through. So buckle up.
Let's do it. These high-powered divorce lawyers, their lives are wild. Like,
Yeah.
just as fucked up as their clients.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The Defoe family, basically like the royalty in the London divorce scene. Hannah, she's the black sheep, works for the rival firm Noble and Hale.
Right.
Then you've got her sisters, Nina and Rose, holding it down at the family firm Defoe's. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, already sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Oh, huge power struggle constantly. I mean, Hannah going head-to-head with her own family in court.
Yeah.
And then you've got the parents, Ruth the Ice Queen, built the firm, and Oscar the deadbeat dad,
Oh,
who
God.
comes back to stir the pot.
Oh, man.
Season 1.
So much tension. And on top of all that, Hannah's husband, Nathan, he's a barrister. Like, you're telling me these people ever had a normal dinner conversation?
I doubt it. But that's why the show is so addictive. It's just this constant, explosion of personal drama, legal battles all mixed up.
Okay, so let's talk about the cases. They're handling divorces for everyone. Premier League footballers, politicians, we're talking cheating, hidden money, the whole 9 yards. What kind of shit are we looking at here?
Well, there's this one case really stands out. Premier League footballer Diapo, this guy, makes Tiger Woods look like a saint. Divorce proceedings are a bloodbath. His wife's lawyer happens to be Christie's ex.
Oh, hold on, back up. Who the hell is Christy?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Christy, Hannah's former flame,
Oh.
the one that got away.
Okay.
Their paths keep crossing, makes things very complicated for Hannah and her marriage. But yeah, he's airing all the dirty laundry in court.
Okay, so this footballer Diapo,
Right.
he's getting his ass handed to him.
Let's just say his wife's lawyer is making him pay. Financially, reputationally. Prime example of what happens with these high net worth divorces. It's a media circus.
Yeah.
Total media circus.
And the show doesn't shy away from the emotional wreckage, does
No,
it?
it's brutal, but it's what makes it so compelling. The pain, the betrayal, the desperation, it's all there. And they explore the legal side of divorce, which is actually quite fascinating.
Okay, so we've got cheating footballers, family feuds, a love triangle. What other messed up cases do these lawyers handle? I mean, is there more?
Oh, yeah. There's this case, Goldie, the wife of a millionaire who has a secret love child.
Oh, no.
And it gets even crazier because the other woman is actually Goldie's best friend.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, talk about betrayal. I bet that therapy bill is insane.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Yeah, it shows how infidelity just creates this ripple effect, destroys trust, everyone ends up shattered. But the show doesn't really take sides, you know? You end up kind of feeling sorry for people you never thought you would.
Yeah. You've got me hooked. I want more of this train wreck. What else?
Okay, let's talk about Janie Lee. This businesswoman going through a divorce, and her husband is trying to claim ownership of their frozen embryos.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's fucked up. Who the hell thinks they have a right to someone else's embryos?
Right. I know it's a total legal and ethical minefield. And the show just dives right into it, raises all these questions about reproductive rights, what it even means to be a parent in this day and age with all this technology. It's crazy.
Man, I thought we were just here for the drama, but this is getting deep.
Well, that's the beauty of the show, right?
Yeah.
It's like a soap opera, but it makes you think. You get sucked into these people's lives, but then you start thinking about the bigger picture. What does it mean to be a family? What are the rules? It's wild.
Okay, so we got a cheating footballer, a secret love child, and a battle over frozen embryos. Are we seeing a theme here? Like, what's going on?
Well, it's pretty clear the Split doesn't hold back. They're showing the dark side of relationships, you know? These cases, they're messy, complicated, and everyone is just emotionally charged. But it's also relatable in a way, because haven't we all experienced love, loss, betrayal?
Yeah, true. Even if we haven't dealt with a divorce lawyer. I think we've all been through some shit that made us question everything. Okay, so back to the Defoe family circus. What else is going on with them?
Well, things get really wild when a case involving this high-profile politician, Emma Graham, ends up on Hannah's desk.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it turns out Emma's name is on this leaked list of members from an extramarital affairs website.
No way. That's a PR nightmare.
It is. The media goes nuts, and Emma's marriage is on the verge of collapse. Just goes to show you how public scrutiny can just destroy someone who's already going through a tough time.
So we've got political scandals, celebrity meltdowns, family drama that would make the Kardashians blush. What the hell else does this show have?
Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even touched on Hannah and Christy, her husband's wandering eye of the family firm's money troubles. Oh, and did I mention Ruth throws this disastrous dinner party where everything blows up?
Whoa, stop there. I need a minute to process all of this. There's so much to unpack. I need to know how this all plays out.
Don't worry, we're just getting started. Okay, so remember that politician, Emma Graham, the one with the whole affair thing?
Yeah, the one whose husband found out through that leaked list. What a shit show.
So it turns out that leak came from this website, basically like WikiLeaks, but for cheaters. And get this, Hannah's firm, Noble and Hale, they end up representing the website owner.
Wait, are you serious? They're defending the guy who, like, blew up this woman's life. That's cold-blooded even for these lawyers.
Oh, totally. It's like a classic ethical dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Privacy versus the public's right to know. And the show really makes you think about both sides.
You know, this is making me paranoid as hell. I've been never using a dating website again.
Probably a good idea. But okay, back to the Defoe family drama. Remember that dinner party from hell?
Oh, yeah. The one where Nita lost her shit and aired all the dirty laundry? That was gold.
Well, the fallout from that is pretty rough. Rose's engagement is on the rocks. Hannah and Nathan are at each other's throats. And Ruth is like, did I lose control of my family?
It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. You can't look away.
And then on top of all that, Hannah's feelings for Christy, they're coming back. And Nathan, well, let's just say he's not winning husband of the year.
Oh, God, of course not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good TV if everyone was behaving.
Yeah.
So what happens with Hannah and Christy? Do they finally get together?
Let's just say the tension is real. They keep getting pulled back to each other, but the timing's always off. There's always something in the way.
Ugh, so frustrating. They're like the Ross and Rachel of the legal world.
And just to make things even more complicated, Christy's ex-wife, Lauren, the one who's representing the footballer's wife, she's pregnant.
Oh, no.
And guess who the father is?
No way, Christy. Are you kidding me? This show is insane.
I told you their lives are a mess. Okay, but back to Goldie and her millionaire husband, Davy. Remember the secret love child?
Oh, yeah. That whole thing was Shakespearean levels of betrayal.
Well, it turns out the kid, a teenage girl, she's not exactly thrilled about being the product of an affair. Angry, confused, lashing out at everyone.
I mean, can you blame her? Her whole life's been a lie.
It's really sad, and it makes you think about the kids, you know.
Yeah.
They're the innocent victims in all this, and they're the ones who get hurt the most.
It's like a reminder that actions have consequences.
Yeah.
And it's not just the kids who are hurting. Goldie's devastated. Davy's trying to fix things, and Yvonne, the other woman, is drowning in guilt.
It's a total mess, but the show handles it really well. You end up feeling for all of them, even the ones who messed up.
You know what else I find interesting? The way they portrayed the lawyers themselves. They're not just these robots spouting legal jargon.
Right.
They have their own problems, their own baggage.
Exactly. They're dealing with heartbreak, family drama, the pressure of these huge cases. And they don't always make the right choices in their work or their personal lives.
Like Hannah, for example. Amazing lawyer, but her personal life is a dumpster fire. Still in love with Christy. Her marriage is falling apart, and she's second-guessing everything.
It's like she's got this perfect professional image, but underneath it all, she's just as messed up as everyone else.
And Nina, she's a total shark in the courtroom, but so insecure and self-destructive.
Her anger's like a wall, you know, protecting her from getting hurt. But it also pushes people away and makes it hard for her to connect with anyone.
And then there's Rose, the hopeless romantic, always looking for her fairy tale ending. But even she starts to see that love isn't always enough.
Her story is about letting go of that fantasy and facing reality. And it's not always pretty.
So basically these lawyers are just as fucked up as the rest of us.
Pretty much. But that's why we love them. They're flawed, they screw up, they're trying to figure things out just like we are.
And they do it all while wearing designer clothes and arguing in court. That's got to be some kind of superpower.
It's definitely a skill. But the show also reminds us that even the most successful people, the ones who seem like they have it all figured out, they're still human. They still get hurt. They still doubt themselves, and they still make a mess of things.
So what about the family firm? What's going on with Defoe's?
Well, remember those money problems they were having? Things get even worse when a big client jumps ship to Noble and Hale.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
It's a huge blow, and Ruth has to make some tough choices. She realizes she can't compete with the big guys anymore, so she does something pretty drastic.
Don't tell me she sells the firm.
Not exactly. She merges with Noble and Hale.
What the fuck? So now the whole family's working together.
Yep. And let me tell you, It's a recipe for disaster.
Talk about awkward family dinners.
It's a power struggle waiting to happen. Hannah's technically working for her mother. Nina's pissed because she feels sidelined, and Ray's is just trying to keep everyone from killing each other.
This is getting good. It's like all the drama we've been talking about is about to explode.
And that's not even the biggest bombshell. Remember Rose and James, her perfect fiancé.
Yeah, what about them?
Well, let's just say their happy ending doesn't exactly go to plan.
Don't tell me they break up.
It's worse than that.
Oh, shit. What happens?
I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say it's a tragic twist that leaves everyone reeling.
Fuck. I knew this show was dark, but I didn't think it would go there.
It's a reminder that life is unpredictable. Even the best laid plans can fall apart.
Damn. I need a drink after all that.
Me too.
So what about the two-part special? What's the deal with Barcelona?
That's where we pick up after the tragedy. The family's still grieving, trying to figure out how to move on.
I bet they're carrying a lot of baggage.
You can say that again. And of course, there's always the potential for new love interests, old flames, rekindling, maybe even some international legal drama.
Ooh, I love it when they go global.
Yeah.
So you're saying even after all the shit they've been through, there's still hope for the Defoe family?
Maybe. But no promises. This is the split, after all. Nothing's ever simple.
That's what keeps us coming back for more.
Exactly.
All right, so we've talked about the Defoe family, their crazy love lives, all those insane divorce cases. But like, what's the bigger picture here? Why is the split more than just a guilty pleasure? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's because the show really gets under your skin. It makes you think about your own life. You know, we see these high-powered lawyers dealing with love loss betrayal, and we can all relate to that.
Right.
Even if we haven't fought over frozen embryos or had a politician cheat on us, we've all had those moments where a relationship just blows up. It's like the show takes those universal experiences and just throws them in your face. It's raw and messy and real, but it also shows you that you can get through it. You can pick yourself up and start over.
Yeah. And it doesn't sugarcoat the legal stuff either, which, let's be honest, can be pretty fascinating in a morbid way. We see how the law affects people's lives, how it can be used for good or bad, and how it's always changing to keep up with how relationships work today. Remember that case where the wife tried to use a no-fault divorce to get more money?
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
It made me realize how much the legal system is still trying to catch up with the real world.
Totally. That whole no-fault divorce thing is a perfect example. It's like the law is finally admitting that sometimes marriages just end, you know?
Yeah.
It's not always about blame. But it also brings up all these questions about fairness money, the emotional toll of breaking up. It's complicated.
And let's be real, the show wouldn't be half as good without the strong female characters.
Yeah.
These women are smart, ambitious, they go after what they want in court and in their personal lives.
Oh, absolutely. It's so refreshing to see women portrayed as complex, powerful people. They're not just wives or mothers. They have their own dreams, their own struggles. It's great.
And they look damn good doing it too, those power suits. Come on.
They definitely know how to command a room.
Okay, speaking of commanding attention, we have to give a shout out to Abby Morgan, the creator of The Split. She's like the queen of British legal dramas.
Oh, she's brilliant.
She knows how to write characters that you just can't forget.
Her writing is sharp and witty, and she just gets people, you know?
Yeah.
She creates these characters that are relatable, but also aspirational. They're flawed, they make mistakes, but they're also incredibly strong.
And the cast is incredible. Nicola Walker as Hannah, she's phenomenal. She's smart, vulnerable, and determined all at the same time.
The whole cast is great, actually. They have this amazing chemistry that makes the family dynamics feel so real. You can feel the tension, the rivalry. It's all there.
And they make legal arguments sound sexy. Who knew divorce law could be so entertaining?
It's a testament to the writing and the acting that they can make these complex legal issues so engaging for everyone.
Okay, so we've talked about the drama, the characters, the legal battles. But what's the takeaway? Why should people watch this show?
I think it's a show that makes you think, makes you feel, makes you question everything you thought you knew about relationships and the law. It's entertaining, it's thought-provoking, and it reminds you that even when life throws you a curveball, you can always pick yourself up and start over.
Well said. So if you're looking for a show that's smart, sophisticated, and will keep you on the edge of your seat, then The Split is definitely worth watching. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you might even yell at the TV a few times, but you won't be bored.
And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two about divorce law. Could come in handy someday.
I never know when you might need to lawyer up. So until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and remember when it comes to love and divorce, nothing is ever black and white. It's all a glorious shade of gray.